stressful.
Yeah, very stressful. Amanda was crying nearly daily, running through the finances constantly, rubbing them out, redoing them, rubbing them out, redoing them. And we didn't really know what to do, so Amanda had already started to look at ways of solving the problem, but no matter which way we looked at it, it seemed like there was no way out. Yeah, initially, when COVID hit, before the furlough scheme came out, I was let go, which obviously didn't help us. So then, in the meantime, while we was waiting for the UC claim to come through, which takes like 5 or 6 weeks, which I'm not like they expected to live with no money, Amanda took out a credit card. After the furlough scheme was waiting for the UC, I had a heart attack. I was only 32, so we just came completely out of the blue. And then the way that affected us is I was going through a claim with PIP, and then they took the PIP from us. So Amanda had to get another credit card to pay off that credit card, and then that turned into another credit card. We then had to take out a loan to pay those credit cards, but we realised pretty quickly with just day-to-day expenses that it wasn't going to work like this. There was no way of paying yourself out of this.
So you were living for a while on just Amanda's salary with...
I'm only part-time at GP surgery, so that wasn't the best.
Yeah, no, that was difficult.
Yeah. Yeah,
it started to consume
everything I did.
Yeah, literally everything she did. Like, she would go in at night time, turning all the plugs off.
Trying to find ways to save money, right?
Yeah, she was constantly talking about it. She even had to take time off work. She had a nervous breakdown, and she works in a surgery, and the mental health practitioner at that surgery advised her to take a month off work, because she was just cracking every which way she could crack. Yeah, it was that woman at work. I don't know what she's called.
Yeah, so I have a colleague at work who mentioned, I was talking obviously about the finances that I was struggling with, and she actually mentioned CAP to me.
That's when she brought up the CAP thing from work, so we looked into that, and that's when we contacted Sam, and she came round and talked us through it, basically. That was on the short of it. I think the biggest thing you did was the paperwork for Amanda.
Completely took the stress away from me.
Yeah.
Even after the first initial visit, it was like a load had gone on it.
Yeah, you were different. It really changed. Even if it was just her outlook, nothing had even been settled yet, but just speaking to somebody who actually knew what they were talking about. Because when you're in this debt, it seems like everybody's trying or giving the illusion of help, but they're not actually there to help. Where obviously Christians Against Poverty, it's fully charity driven, so there is no financial incentive on your part other than to give the best advice you possibly can, and you can only get honesty that way. Because a lot of the time you're embarrassed to talk about these things. They can be like socially awkward. You don't want to tell people because you're embarrassed. Yeah, you're embarrassed by it. Like you've let yourself get to this position. So at the minute, Sam's been around a few times. She's helped. She took paperwork off us every time. She's taught us through the complexities of how each option that was available to us would work, and which one would best suit us. That's now in the process of being completed. Overall, you get overwhelmed, and CAP take all that overwhelming anxiety and pressure away, and they deal with it elsewhere. But they inform you as well every step of the way, so they're constantly in contact, very friendly, and basically we now have a solution. We've got a solution, and it's an effective solution that sets us up for the beginning of the rest of our life, debt free. So it's a massive help, and a good far say life changing.
Massive thank you.
Yeah, a really big thank you.
Doing a great job.
Yeah. This is genuinely what charity is about. Helping people who can't help themselves.